guy and I die. I don't want to have the negative chaos resistance, so I'll probably do it before I kill Kitava. Ow. Purple strafe.
That guy exploded into a whole bunch of little ones.
I did it as soon as I found the last Ascendancy trial. Finished it. Immediately went and did the lab.
I can't do this just yet.
I'd like you to just die. Can you just die for me? Thanks. Why do you have so much HP? Get out of here.
Got a whisper. I can hear it.
Time zone has just died. Thank you. You're welcome. Sorry about that. Got him killed. Rude.
All that remains.
Innocence forgives you. Yes.
Bannon was a man.
I like the fact she can kill shit off screen.
Oh yeah. Very, very much so.
Ah.
Kill stuff and never even see it.
Greetings.
You messaged me
Greetings.
about an item and then logged out apparently.
Hey, can I get this? It was yoinked from the internet.
Who knows?
Alrighty, so Kitava is the next thing, so I'm gonna go to the Esperance Plaza and try my luck with Azaru. Hopefully I don't die. I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. I got a lot of damage.
Well, that gives me time to I mean, you probably do more damage than I do, so like you'll probably have an easy time. I didn't have a hard time with it, to be honest.
This is today's lab right here.
What is your main DPS skill
3, 4.
damage look like?
My main damage?
Yeah. What's your...
It's 5100 DPS, followed up by 17,400
I can't do this just yet.
per second.
Yeah, so... much better.
Most everything I hit just dies.
I don't have
I
that problem.
can't do this just yet.
What's that problem?
Everything I hit dies.
Yeah. Shoot everything once and run away. Bye.
Yeah, you're
Golden doors.
be having the stuff dies to you about the same speed as it dies to me. From what I can see.
What level are you, Daniel?
73.
I am also 73.
Well, you're not. You're not that far. You're only 7 levels above me.
Yeah.
He's got better gear on than you, I bet.
And I have Lionized Jewel,
Right.
which makes a big difference.
Yeah.
All those bleed nodes and ailment nodes from the wheels on the left go round and round. Yep. Those. Does a lot of damage. 20 2,300 damage at Act 7 is not bad. Cremation is your bread and butter. For sure. One thing you can do with cremation is add Unleash to it. And then you only cast it once and you get all 3 cremations. Blap 3. Blap 3. Pretty handy. I love it. You just cast it one time and you just stand in 3 cremations. It's pretty handy. Ow.
And we've used cremation before.
Yeah. There was a Archmage cremation build that I was testing out last season to see if I wanted to run it. And it was doing a lot of work until I got to maps, and then it just felt underwhelming. I needed specific gear for it. Yeah, I needed real specific gear for it. And it was all pretty expensive and I didn't have the currency. Control destruction with elemental focus. Nice. You should also be using elemental overload, right?
Made it to Act 9.
You're in a lot of cases, the like the sheet DPS that it lists is like it depends on what your skill is, but like
Unleash.
it may not be correct.
It's a gem that it's like Spell Echo, only it stores charges, and then when you use it, it uses up to 3 copies of the skill. But when you cast it, you get 3 cremations instead of
I can't do this just yet.
1. Really good for like bossing and stuff like that. When you just throw out Desecrate, and then you cast one time, and you got 3 cremations, and you just stand in it. It was really good for Ultimatum, because you could just throw all 3 of them up on the ultimatum, start the ultimatum, and everything just died as soon as it spawned. At least until you got to maps, and then everything got really hard. So I was like, just Alkin, go! That was terrible. I'm like, I'm level 73, let's do level T5 map.
Can't do T5 map?
No, and I was level 73, I could. On my cremation guy. It's in Act 3, I believe. No, it's in Act 4. In Act 4, I believe.
The easiest way is to just, if you don't know where a skill gem comes from, just pull up the wiki, the PoE wiki, and search for that skill gem, and it'll tell you exactly what act you can get it in. Like, if you can get it from a quest, it'll tell you which quest. If you don't get it from the quest, it'll tell you after which quest you can buy it and on which classes.
Yeah, I prefer to go buy things from the actual act, because it gives you a leveled version instead of a level 1.
What the hell is Exsanguinate?
Exsanguinate is blood tentacles that come out of you and hit enemies. And then those blood chains can chain to other targets and stuff. Real funky.
Sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, you should try it.
No.
Why not? You don't like squirting blood at people?
Because I'm already way too far into this character.
Well, there's always next time.
That's right.
Your friend is really smart. I am a caveman and just go. I am also a caveman and just go. No. Games, you're really smart. Congratulations.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You sure he was talking about you?
Talking about somebody, wasn't me. Double resistances, rank 3.
Oh, cool. I got that already.
Well, aren't you special? Did you get your 3rd ascendancy already?
No.
Then you haven't gotten it yet, because it's in Azaro's Merciless Lab.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So you're full of shit.
Maybe it's I got some kind of double.
Yeah, you get double. You get the double resistances every time from each lab. You get level 1 from first lab, level 2 from second lab, and level 3 from third lab.
Oh, okay. I've got level 2 then.
In the fourth lab, you just get kudos. You've got this far. Good job. That's it. You don't get a crafting recipe, I don't think.
That's garbage. Let's open all these chests. Really? Am I full already?
Run. That looked terrible with all those spikes. Somewhat dangerous.
Second wind lets you use dash more often. Huh?
Less often.
No, more often.
Less often. They changed it.
They did.
It gives you a second use of dash, but it does the cooldown like -5 faster.
Yep.
So if I look at it, second wind, non-instant skills have +1 cooldown, which is dash. Supported skills have 8% reduced cooldown recovery. So I went from like 50% cooldown recovery to -8.
Wow.
And at level 20, I think it's a -5. That's why it feels like it takes forever to dash now.
They killed that thing. It's I don't, as far as I know, I don't think anybody uses second wind anymore.
I'm using it
I
Yeah,
don't know why.
because I'm a crazy person.
Yeah, what's the point? Like, why use the?
Because I like to watch you squirm when I talk to you about it. I'm using it so hard.
You
Cringe.
can't see me though.
I can see you. Everyone can see you. The webcam
That's
right behind you.
Not true.
Oh yeah, wave.
Which hand did I do it with?
Your left hand.
Actually, I didn't wave at all.
Yes, you did.
No, I
Saw
didn't
you.
actually.
I saw you.
No, I didn't.
What if I had guessed that right? You're like, okay.
Well, that's specifically why
Switch.
I didn't wave. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this a trick question.
They were both poisoned.
Exactly. 100%.
Inconceivable.
I spent the last few years building up immunity to iocane powder.
that's right.
Heist is the most stupid thing, or is it me? It is you. Heist is the most stupid thing at the beginning, but at the end, when you actually level all your characters and you put items on them and then roll the items to increase cooldown time and drop rate of whatever you want, it is the best currency making system in the game. And when you do grand heists and all the bonuses stack together, like they open doors like this, literally that fast. The person goes to the door and then it falls over. Yeah, I recommend doing heist and just sucking up the grind through all the bullshit. And then after all the bullshit, reap all the rewards because you get so much currency from it.
This character is actually like really good specifically for doing heists.
Yeah.
Since I'm super fast and I phase all the time, I can
You just run through everything?
Run through all the enemies. Yep.
Yeah.
And just run
Nice.
out. Like, I don't even have to fight anything technically.
Heist was dumb until I learned how to do it properly. So, yeah. And the way that I learned how to do it properly was
Watch a video.
nope. Use this cheat sheet right here. So this cheat sheet, yeah. Oh, Control Z. This cheat sheet will allow you to I don't really like whatever this is.
Oh, I destroyed
Open
that
it.
guy.
Ow, ow. Don't die in here, please. That'd be so dumb. Run away. That means heist is dumb. I mean, everything is is much deeper than you first look at it, and you're like, okay. Like this whole expedition thing is super slow right now because, you know, you place a couple charges and then you figure out where to go. But later when you get like expeditions going, it's gonna be like the logbook expeditions, the maps. It's gonna be a lot more crazy. Guarantee it. Hit this guy with whatever this is, punishment. Vulnerability? Vulnerability. That's what it is. Hit him with vulnerability and then stack the bleeds.
Take care.
I've been working on the image for my thumbnail for my YouTube video. This is what it looks like. And I'll do little numbers down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 projectiles.
I can't do this just
Are you
yet.
gonna do actual numbers, or are you gonna do Roman numerals?
Numbers. Roman numerals are dumb.
I'd use Greek letters, man.
When there's probably like 100 freaking videos for this character, I don't think so. Can use numbers. Everybody knows numbers, I think.
Most people do.
Greek letters, that's the way to go, man.
Shh.
There's not enough of them for.
Okay, so you got to be smart to do these, right?
So close.
Yeah, made that look easy, didn't I? All right. There's your key. Not gonna lie, that was all guessing. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So top, left, right, northwest, northeast. East, and then southwest, south. Easy. An algorithm. Pop it. Twist it. Okay. Ooh, a poem.
The warrior bled upon Zaro's stones and
Or, wrong poem. Thought there was another hidden area here. I guess I missed it. Silver coin.
I'll worry about rolling this thing later.
What you rolling?
Jewel.
I can't do
A
this
lot
just
of the
yet.
my next several points that I'm putting on my tree are opening jewel slots. So it's like time to start trying to get jewels.
Alright. Not gonna lie, my character's DPS is better than the last one's, but the last one's actually survived things. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're a glass cannon. You have to be able to take a hit sometimes.
Yep.
Um,
Especially for like labs. If you don't live through labs, you have to do it all again.
yeah. That's the problem with some of these cremation builds. They're not as tanky as you like them to be. Are you going Hierophant, or are you going Necromancer, or are you going something else? Go ahead and hit him with the vulnerability. Get him and his buddy bleeding. Okay. Ooh, a unique jewel. I wonder what that is. For you. Oh. Like first snow, I think. Yeah. Actually pretty good jewel. You are speaking of words I don't understand. I have never made it this far. Ah, okay. Well, yeah. Makes sense. If you haven't, you should probably go into the lab where I am and do your ascendancies. And you get there from Act 3.
Yeah, ascendancies are very big power spikes.
Has he got a?
I don't know. I don't know if he's got a dumb. You can do it.
Has he got a hideout yet?
Hideout? I don't know. You got a hideout comb. A hideout. Hideout? Yeah, he's got one.
And he can get there from his hideout.
Yeah, but you have to first go to the Aspirants Plaza to get the waypoint.
Yeah, I know.
8% movement speed if I haven't been hit. Sold.
Nice. You got a better version than
I can't do
me.
this just yet.
Yeah, the Aspirants Plaza. If you go to Act 3, I'll show you in just a second. That's where you go to get to the lab. So if you go to Act 3, town, and then you run up the stairs, there's this little plaque with colors on it. If you click on the plaque, it raises up and reveals a door, and inside this door is the Aspirants Plaza, and you get this waypoint. And then when you come here, you can run the lab, and you have to get all of these trials, and it tells you where they're at. So you have to get all the first 6, which is the prison from Act 1, crypt from Act
Yes.
2.
Those stupid trap things are
Yeah.
in fact the
And what they do
ascendancy trials.
is they
prep you for this.
they allow you to do your ascendancy. So once you get in there and you beat the boss and get all the way to the end, you'll have an ability to pick your ascendancy, which is one of 3. Pull over path of building here. So all these outside circles are ascendancies. And when you beat the labyrinth, you get to choose one of the 3 that are presented to you. And these ascendancies define your build completely. So for mine, I'm a gladiator, which allows me to do additional bleeding, cause bleeding, maim enemies for more damage, and then down here, once I do the lab a second time, I can get this, which allows my enemies to explode, dealing their life as physical damage, and I do more physical damage over time. Yep. The game is very complex, but you don't have to really understand a whole lot when you go into it. And the game has a help menu. If you go in here and hit like H, I think it is, Where is it? Is it H? Is it Y? What is it? I don't know what it is. There's a help menu in here somewhere. Forget where it is. Is it F1? 2, 1. It's not F1. Forgot where the help. Oh, it's right here. It's been so long since I needed help. It's down here in the bottom right corner. There. And when you click on it, there's a lot of really good information here. Videos on how to do things. The thing that you were asking about was the labyrinth right here. The dungeon, unlike anything else in Path of Exile, it's filled with perilous traps, valuable secrets, and tricky puzzles. And then you have to complete 6 prerequisite trials scattered across the first 3 acts. Opens a portal to the Aspirants Plaza, and then you can go in and fight the boss. And the labyrinth has a very complex layout like this. And then when you go in and do it, you can ascend. And then you have to do this 4 times. You have to do it in Act 3. And then you have to do it in Act 7 after you get the trials there. Then Act 10. And then at the end of the game is maps. And they're just like randomized dungeons, basically, that have different terrain layouts. And then when you do maps, you'll find the last 6 scattered throughout the maps. And then once the maps are done and you get all 6 of those, you do the Uber Lab, and that unlocks your 4th ascendancy. And we'll do that eventually once I get to the point where I can.
Yeah.
So sorry that wasn't like a, hey, it's this thing here, just do that explanation. Is a little longer than that because the game, you need to know this much to do Path of Exile, right? Just run around, slay monsters. You need to know like
Keep your eyes
this much in order to understand everything deeply. Like the game is super complex. I don't understand how to do all like the very meticulous crafting to get everything the way I want it. But what I recommend is just each league focus on a few things and then you'll learn as you go. I tell people this game is fun, but it takes 3 to 5 leagues, which is 9 to 15 months to really grasp everything in the game. And since they release new content every 13 weeks, there's always going to be something to learn. Even if you're, I mean, you really have to play it all the time, every league in order to grasp everything. But I was gone for, me and my dad were gone for like 2.5 months, I think. And when we come back,
Gone for a whole season.
yeah, we were gone for 1 season, and when we came back, everything was different in the end game, and we are still learning how to do that. I have not beat the final boss, which is the Maven, and I plan to do that this league.
I don't know if she's the final boss, but she's the...
She's the hardest. She's the hardest boss, I would say. Pew! Firing my laser. Go into the anals. Maven was not always the final boss. Originally, when I first started playing, you would go after the Shaper and the Elder, which were 2 conflicting superheroes, like superpowers, right? You'd go in to the maps, you'd eventually run into the Shaper, and the Shaper would taunt you. He would just call you a little mouse, that you were running through a maze that he had built, and you would have to work your way up to his 4 guardians. And while you were trying to claw your way there, you ran into a creature called the Elder, which was unmaking everything that the Shaper did. So the Elder was like chaos, and the Shaper was order. Okay, it was just a crazed character of order, right? And as you would go through the Atlas, which is the in-game